In 2020, right in the midst of quarantine, I binge-watched the entire Lupin III franchise and fell in love. In 2021, I began a series of videos diving into the franchise from its humble manga origins to its cult classic anime shows and movies to its modern adaptations and growing popularity. Now it's 2023, and it's time to start that journey once again. Welcome to Legacy of Lupin, the Director's Cut, a remastered version of the Legacy of Lupin videos I made from 2021 to 2023. If you're unaware, I used to upload Lupin videos to my main channel Cloud Connection, but I've since decided to split off the Lupin content to this channel. But rather than just re-upload those videos and pick up where I left off, I decided I'd go back and update my older videos with new information and deeper insights. Because I was balancing Lupin content with my other videos in addition to a full-time job back then, I felt the need to be a little bit general, to not go so in-depth as to alienate the rest of my audience too much. Now that this channel exists, I want to go far crazier when talking about this franchise, and what it means to me and how it influenced the manga and anime scene at large. In my original run, I managed to get through the series from its manga origins in 1967 to Farewell to Nostradamus released in 1995, which was only about a third of what I wanted to cover. I'll be remastering those videos first, adding in new information and research and more in-depth discussion on specific scenes, character development, and background information and context. I also plan to make specific videos on subjects I neglected to cover or condensed into other videos. For instance, I want to cover the pilot film in full and actually make a video on the various Lupin manga series. And on top of that, I want to release even more Lupin content beyond just looking at the series in general. For instance, I want to cover individual episodes of the various shows, or do videos analyzing characters in depth, maybe some ranking videos or miscellaneous stuff. In essence, making this whole channel a huge celebration of Lupin and the legacy it's left behind, rather than just a little series that competes with other content. If you're watching this video when it goes live on August 21st, 2023, there's already a few videos for you to check out. There's the Lupin 0 and Lupin vs. Cat's Eye First Impressions videos, which haven't really changed outside of the visuals because, they were my first impressions, and I've also re-released my list of the 25 best Lupin episodes. This Wednesday, August 23rd, I'll release an expanded version of the brief history of Lupin III, with additional information and context. And this Saturday, August 26th, I'll be talking about the Lupin III pilot film and breaking that down in detail, which will be its own separate video rather than just background information for part 1. And starting on August 31st, I'll release remastered versions of the Legacy of Lupin series, initially every week, and then every 2 weeks from October onward. If all goes well, I should catch up to where I left the series off by the end of February 2024, and after that, there's still plenty of content to cover. There may be some bonus videos in between all of that, and you can be sure that if any new series or movies get announced, I'll be covering those as quickly as I can. And fear not, just because this is my second channel doesn't mean I won't put in the same amount of effort for these videos. This is a series I care a lot about, and now that it's off on its own separate channel, I want to grow it farther than it ever could have gone on my main channel. So with all that said, if you want to check out the content that's already available, head over to my channel and give it a watch. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more, as this will be the sole hub for my Lupin content going forward. If you've already watched the first versions of these videos, I do recommend that you give these new ones a watch. I'm going to try my best to make them really worth a second visit. And don't worry, until I upload remastered versions here, the original videos will still be up on my main channel. With all that said, hope you're looking forward to these updated videos and what I have cooking for Lupin content later. I'm Cloud Connection, and I'll see you next time.